For more on this, we can bring in the Guardian's Washington bureau chief, David Smith. So, David, at this point, what more do we know, and what's the reaction been in the United States?
Yeah, I think worth emphasizing. Most weekends during the winter, Donald Trump is at Mar-a-Lago, his private estate in Palm Beach, Florida. He was there just last weekend, but this was an unusual one. He was actually in Washington, remains here. He was speaking last night at a national governors dinner. Meanwhile, yes, this incident at Mar-a-Lago. As you heard of the police there, a man in his 20s from North Carolina who's not yet been identified. He was observed at the north gate of the complex. He'd come inside the security perimeter. I've been there myself a few times. I can imagine the layout there. He appeared to be carrying a shotgun and a fuel can. And police eventually shot and killed him. We don't really know much more than that right now. Certainly, no indication of what his motive was, whether he believed Trump was on site. I think we'll now wait for the police to compile a psychological profile, look for his motive, try and find out his identity. But it does come just days after another man was shot and killed while running towards the US Capitol in Washington, also while armed. So I think secure that the Secret Service and police remain on high alert.
Now, David, as you were going through this, obviously it is still early in the investigation, but what does this say about an increase in political violence?
It is a grave concern in the United States right now. Clearly, Trump himself in 2024 was the target of two assassination attempts. Of course, that campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where a bullet literally clipped his ear. And then, not long after that, a man was found on a golf course, also apparently targeting Trump. More recently, of course, we saw the assassination of Charlie Kirk, a young right wing activist. There have been state politicians killed in Minnesota. A recent attack also on a congresswoman there, Ilhan Omar. And the statistics back this up. Just last year, the US Capitol Police reported some 15,000 incidents targeting members of Congress. That was a massive increase, about 60% on the year before. It speaks to a tense, febrile political environment in a country where, of course, guns proliferate. And I think it means everyone remains tense and watchful right now.
David, thank you so much. That's the Guardian's Washington bureau chief, David Smith.